Hello everyone, today I'm going to be working on this European hornbeam. Some of you may recognise it as the tree that was part of a Tanuki composition. I'll put a link in the description for some of those videos. Unfortunately the piece of deadwood that I had attached to the side of the tree basically crumbled and fell apart. And that's left the tree looking a little unbalanced. I feel it needs to be up at a better angle, be something like that, and it gives it a better balance. It's got good movement, although it's a little bit one-dimensional. Two-dimensional, in fact. One-dimensional would be very strange. Two-dimensional in that plane, but I think it has some interesting features. I'm not sure about this branch. Obviously, if this became the front, this branch is pointing out to the front too much, and I'm not sure it really works as a back branch at the moment either. It worked okay with the deadwood balancing things, but without it, not so much. So I've got a lot of long, fairly straight shoots I want to deal with. I'm not entirely happy with this branch here. I've got some crossing branches here, a whole jumble of things going on at the top, so I'm going to be doing some trimming back, and I've decided I'm going to put it into this blue oval pot, which I've already sorted the drainage holes. So yeah, time to come out of this drab old pot and go into a nice shiny new one. So I'm gonna start just by trimming back some of these shoots that I'm not happy with. For example, a branch going straight up, so as you know, it's got to go. I have a branch here that's coming back across the trunk, so that's got to go. Another branch growing straight up. Let's zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure that made it 100% better, but going to lose this branch going straight up, and another one here, and another one coming straight out of the front. So I'm just removing things that are out of line, growing upwards, shortening things back, and doing a general bit of tidying up. Okay, so moving further down the trunk, so this back branch, pieces going up, get rid of, piece going backwards into the trunk line, a piece going downwards. I don't like either of those pieces, so I'll take that piece off in its entirety. Okay, so the difficult branch. Lift the camera up slightly so you can see it from above. Everything's crossing over everything. So I may remove this whole piece. In fact, I will remove this whole piece. I don't like, I say that, but zoom out a minute. If the tree's at that angle, no, I just don't like it. So let's just bite the bullet. It's gone. Yeah, see, that already makes this look slightly better. I'm going to remove this piece and shorten that piece and take that off of there. Yeah, that looks better. Definitely looks better. Piece going backwards towards the trunk, and that can go, and the piece in there can go. Shorten that, remove that, shorten that. Okay, so just going to work my way around the tree. It's quite root bound. A lot of roots going round and round and round, so we'll try and get rid of those. As I'm raking, I just felt a whole bunch of gravel and stuff shoot off the table and straight down my welly boot, which doesn't feel very pleasant if I'm telling the truth. So this looks quite brutal, but the tree can take it. A really big root there. I have to deal with that in a minute. Okay, so let's remove some of these long pieces. Some of the old drainage screen. Some of this old compost it's broken down quite a bit by the look of it, or I was using a more organic mix maybe when I repotted this tree last, but I think it's going to pay to get rid of as much of it as possible. It's quite wet and clammy, especially the bit that's in my boot. Okay, so I've taken off quite a few big old chunks of root, so I'll get rid of those. Yeah, quite a lot. Some of them really big, so the tree's going to be better off for not having those in the pot. And what I'm left with is, a little better. So still got a few bigger roots in there, but I'm going to think I've taken off enough for this repotting. I feel uncomfortable about taking any more off. Okay, so new pot ready to go, part filled with bonsai mix. to which I've added a handful or so of slow release granules. The tree, I'm looking at going in slightly to the left of centre, because the tree's initial sweep is to the right, and I'm looking to have the top of the tree roughly above the centre line. So I'm actually liking that. I don't feel a need to adjust it particularly. I'm liking it just the way it's gone in. Give it a quick swerve round from the side. The two-dimensional problem is lessened. We've still got it in that point, but it doesn't look too shabby even from the back. I would like to get it a bit further back there towards the rear of the pot, so a little bit off centre in terms of the centre line there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm liking that. So it's just a question now of topping it off with the compost, giving it a good drink, making sure that the water runs clear from the bottom of the pot, and then I'll find it a sheltered space for the next couple of weeks while it begins to recover. And hopefully it'll grow away happily come the spring. It's not got the strongest nabari yet, this tree, but I have got 4 fairly nice surface roots that'll come into their own as they thicken up. Let's see if I can persuade some of this. Some people use chopsticks. I find the root rake does exactly the same job. As you can see, that's getting those granules down into that gap under the tree there very nicely. And you've only got one tool to lose and know where you've put your hands on rather than 2. So I'll keep working this soil down. Next repotting may remove a few more of the larger roots, but that's not going to be entirely necessary, I don't think. This tree's going to be quite happy in this pot. It's got plenty of room to grow out some new feeder roots, etc. Yeah, it'll stay in this pot probably for the remainder of its or my life, with some root pruning, hopefully. I've still got a few good years left in me. Well, even though I'm very cack-handed today, never have one of those days when you wonder where you got up, and because everything you touch seems to go just ever so slightly pear-shaped. As in then, I just managed to throw half a container of bonsai compost all over the table, all over the floor, and some more of it just went down my welly as well, just for good measure. Okay, as well as using the rake as the hook as a chopstick, I do like to use the good old-fashioned gardener's tap. It just gives it a bit of vibration, and that helps to fill in any air pockets that might be lurking around the place. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera off and give this a drink. So thank you for watching. Let's give it a quick 360. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourselves.